All right, ladies and gentlemen, Fab's in the house, and welcome back to the channel. Today, I'm in the house with the Custom Knife Factory Sokosha here with me for a review. This comes with the classic Custom Knife Factory padded pouch. It's velcroed. It comes, of course, with the certificate of authenticity, and interestingly, comes with an extra pocket clip. Of course, extra hardware with these. Look at these, gorgeously designed by Sienkiewicz, Mickey Mouse, multi-row bearings, and of course microfiber cloth in the pouch. Look at this, guys. You get to see some pretty cool knife looking over here. Let me check the size real quick because we get um, 8.75 with the glass breaker installed for a 3.5 inch long cutting edge and a 5-inch long handle. This is a liner lock. It's made by Custom Knife Factory. It's the parts are, from what I can understand, they are made in China and assembled in Russia. I think the anodization it's done in Russia. I'm not sure. There's not many informations specifically on their website about this specific information, but they are fantastic knives. These are collaborations between like pretty renowned makers with this company that is making production versions of really famous custom knives. In this case, we get this collaboration. This is a Marfione design from Microtech, and we get some nice materials here, like you get some titanium, which is has been stone washed and bronze anodized. You get some shredded carbon fiber inlays with some cool milling going on. They are underlays, kind of, they are like inlays, but recessed, so they are indented into the scale in these two patches. Nothing going on the back, so you get inlays, underlays, call them how you like it, only on the show side. You have some nice curvature. You see on the handle is not flat. You see there's internal chamfering. There's internal skeletonization on both scales. That is pretty cool. You can have a glimpse of the inset lock from this perspective. You have some nice ergos going on over here. You see large groove and one smaller at the end of the handle. That's interesting design. You do get like a huge full-size backspacer, pointy, three cutouts just geared up to the end, meeting this glass breaker right over here. Pretty cool, which is holding the pocket clip in place right there. So you also saw that there's like a titanium pocket clip. I believe this is zircutai. It looks like zircutai pocket clip. It's gonna hold a lot of thick fabric right over here. Tension is nice, not too strong. You have these two screws from on the lock side, which are not like positioned nicely. I mean, they serve to keep the lock in place, but they cannot disrupt the design on the lock side. Either like you cover with the clip, or by just like leaving them halfway hanging there. I don't know. That's probably not my favorite design choice. Blade looks a little bit favoring show side, just a little bit, but nothing to be worried about. You get a lanyard hole going on over here, passing through the scales, through the backspacer, coming out from this side, of course. You have a very simple construction, guys. Like 5 minutes, you're gonna be in and out. You're gonna need to remember that this is like T25 and these are T10 or T8. I don't T8, I believe, and T25. So just you're gonna need one of those. Not all the kits come with that size, so just make sure that, I mean, it's going to be pretty straightforward once you are there. A nice little touch right over here for the Marfione logo and the Custom Knife Factory logo right over there. Pretty cool. You have a titanium liner, titanium lock, you see, but there's no stainless steel lock facing, so I don't feel any lock stick, so I think we're pretty much good to go. You have also like a nice detent ball, which is made of ceramic, but there is no detent ball ramp, as you can hear from this noise. Then you get this M390 Satin Blade. I believe there is only 50 made with the Satin Blade. Pretty cool indeed. Aggressive jimping, which is not biting too much, is kind of rounded off actually. You have satin going on the spine. You have a little bit of swedge going on over here. Pretty big belly and a little bit of straight edge up to the sharpening choil. Nice and thin behind the edge. It's not too thick of a stock. Love the fact that there's no Microtech billboarding, serial number, date, whatever. I mean, I love a clean blade like this. This is how you do a blade. Like, yeah, I mean, I understand. Okay, sure. Why don't you do it there, like instead of there? But anyway, it's just me. Really, really cool blade. I mean, the profile is pretty cool. The sound this guy makes, deep, a deep thwack with the swoosh of the bearings when you deploy it. Really cool. Thwack, deep, rich, very cool sounding knife. Let's check the weight because yeah, you have there's some substance here. Look at, just looking at the backspace, you're gonna know that this fella is not going to be, yeah, 529 ounces, so not like super light, but still it's robust, it's well built. In the hand, I feel a little bit of a hot spot going on here because it's a little bit like high, and to me that's the corner that's just digging in a little bit, so a little bit of a sharp edge going on over here. Not too crazy, but still it's kind of bugging me a little bit. Easy reverse grip, like, yeah, feels pretty good in the hand, but still this pocket clip is gonna bug my middle finger exactly right there. It's gonna create a hot spot for sure. Overall, the knife, it feels like absolutely solid. I mean, with this backspacer, you're not gonna have any flex, any any hesitation on the or doubt on the solidity of the structure. It's pretty well put together, nice textured. It's gonna add some grippiness to the handle, this milling, this indented, this cutout, this jimping all over the place on the back. I mean, it's pretty cool. And another little detail, you can see that the glass breaker is screwed in from the back spacer right here from the inside, so that's a nice little touch. Indeed, it's pretty well put together, solid, nothing's rattling, no blade play. It's a rock solid knife for sure. You have a nice action. This guy is running on multi-row ceramic ball bearings designed by Sienkiewicz, MRBS, kind of like the one you would see in a Shirogorov knife. In fact, it's sporting the same logo that you see right over here, MRBS, because it's a Sienkiewicz design, and that's the arrangement, I believe, of the Mickey Mouse configuration in the actual bearing. So that is going to create this kind of action, like very cool, like flying, gliding, firing open like crazy. Of course, this guy is thumb stud only operated. It's not a flipper, so you're gonna have to rely on the thumb stud, which are on both sides, and you can maybe no, I'm just gonna do the thumb operated deployment method, but yeah, I mean, the pivot is very good. Just a little nudge, this guy's gonna glide down. Very cool. Detent is gonna be on the medium light side, nothing too crazy, but overall is nice and snappy. Really cool looking design. Probably handle to braid ratio is not ideal. There's a little bit of a hot spot, so not perfect ergos. I love the hand wrap satin, nice blade profile. I appreciate the indentation of these two liners. Maybe I would have preferred some inlay, sorry, also on the back. Glass breaker, whatever, it's not for me. It just adds some extra length that for me it's not needed, but I can see that might be useful for some people. So there you have it. Really cool one over here. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and thanks for watching. Stay tuned.